God gave me this platform. I already know I'm going to win.
China did our vote. Biden and Harris would say, hey, we're here to protect the country, and resign.
Mike Lindell's a conspiracy.
But you haven't.
Just forget about the evidence. This was attacked.
MyPillow believes that he has finally found a way to outsmart would-be Chinese election thieves by using flying WMDs. Wait, what? Hold on, not those kinds. Okay, not that kind of WMD. During his newest cyber symposium, Mike Lindell introduced something called a wireless monitoring device that would be attached to a drone, which he said can scrape data on nearby devices with internet access like phones and computers. These WMDs, he says, will fly around polling places and search for new devices, which he thinks could be evidence of, Chinese hackers. Okay, so people from the Chinese government going near polling places with computers and cell phones or whatever, and then using it to do that, to change election results. So number one, of course, this is a bonkers plan. This is ridiculous. There's no evidence that the Chinese actually hacked into our elections. He didn't prove that. And by the way, he decided, evidence. I don't need any more evidence.
Just forget about the evidence.
Yeah, we've already got enough. Okay, then why are you doing the drones? That would be, an attempt to gather evidence, wouldn't it? So, survey says that's a lie. But again, bonkers idea, right? Think about it this way, right? This could be so easily defeated if it were legal in the first place, and I'll get to that. Do you think if there were Chinese hacker spies that were out there and were somehow, in Mike Lindell's world, connecting to polling places, right, with their computers and laptops in order to change results, do you think you'd be able to tell that with a WMD drone? Which, by the way, the maximum runtime for these drones is like 20 minutes. So you just got to keep launching new drone after new drone after new drone because it's not going to be charged in time. So that's going to be stupid and inefficient, of course.
You idiot.
But then again, if that problem wasn't there, there's one of the many logistical issues with this. Do you think the Chinese hackers, their devices would be easily recognizable in the system? It could be a random person's cell phone, could be a random person's laptop. How can you tell? It's not as if they're going to have their computer named Chinese hacking computer. Come on. Stupid. Makes no sense. Once again, I have to add.
Stupid.
Okay. Not only that, but again, this could be an invasion, or considered to be an invasion of privacy if it can intercept and monitor data. I don't know the capabilities of these WMDs, these wireless monitoring devices. And so I don't know to what extent it can intercept data. What kind of data? Can it take voice data? Is it taking metadata? Or is it just showing up their MAC address or, IP? What is it tracking here? I have no idea. So that, is for anybody that's around these polling places that would have, their whatever data is being scraped by these machines. That's could be an invasion of privacy. And so that could be problematic when it comes to the law. And of course, there's also just laws against flying these drones around. And so now during his presentation, Lindell boasted that his team is working on deploying these drone-mounted WMDs for elections in Louisiana, which of course would be a problem because it's illegal in Louisiana. Oops. Daily Beast explains that the state just recently updated its criminal trespassing laws to clarify that flying an unauthorized surveillance drone above a building is as illegal as sending it inside. For purposes of the subsection, the phrase enter upon a movable property as used in the subsection, in addition to its common meaning, signification, and connotation, shall include the operation of an unmanned aerial aircraft system as defined by RS 14337 in the airspace over immovable property owned by another with the intent to conduct surveillance of the property or of any individual lawfully on the property. Now, Louisiana law also prohibits the intentional use of an unmanned aircraft system to conduct surveillance of, gather evidence, or collect information about, or photographically or electronically record a targeted facility without the prior written consent of the owner of the targeted facility. Basically, the government would own these, election drop boxes, right? And they would have a little bit of a problem with Mike Lindell flying his drones above that. Are they going to sit inside the airspace? Or are they going to be outside of it? How is it going to operate? It seems like he didn't think this thing through. To which I say, of course, and also, whoopsie. Yeah. Now, it's not just in Louisiana. Obviously, other states and municipalities have their own anti-drone laws. Yes, for example, flying the drone within 15 miles of Washington, D.C.'s inner ring comes with a possible jail sentence of 90 days. Oops. So, yeah, to kind of cap it off, this is not exactly the smartest idea to come out of Mike Lindell's addled brain. And it's, of course, due to the legalities of all this. And to be fair, he seems to understand that there is an issue with legality, and yet still wants to push forward with this in order to try to solve a problem that doesn't actually exist. Well, as I said, well done with that one, but still
Stupid.